So the last time I was here, I told you guys about this rock that appeared on the bed, which was quite strange. Before I'd left that day, the last thing I did was take a picture of the shelter just to document the progress of what stage it was at. And so I know that after that photo was taken, I never touched anything. I just left the woods and went back to the car. Well, the next morning when I arrived again, there was one of the big boulders that had been put into a pile placed on the bed. And to confirm that I never put it there, I looked back on the photo from the previous day, and sure enough, there was nothing on the bed when I left. So I don't know how that boulder got there. I then thought that it may have fallen from the root ball, because obviously when trees upturn, the root system pulls all kinds of things with it. Rocks, dirt, you name it, sticks, branches. And I maybe thought that there was a rock lodged into the root ball that overnight had worked its way loose and fallen onto the bed. But again, when I zoomed in on the picture from the previous day, there was no big boulder just waiting to fall out. So I don't know how that got there. But the reason I'm telling you this is because obviously I'm on my way back, and it will be interesting to see if there's another rock on the bed. Also quite creepy if there is, so. So I made the trip before arriving at the forest today to go to one of the shops and pick up a tarp. I was hoping that they'd have a green one in store, but the only colour they had, and I've had this problem before, is blue. Blue's a problem, obviously, because we're in a green environment, and it takes a lot more coverage to conceal it. But I'm back at the shelter now, and there is no boulder on the bed, which is good news. So yeah, a bit of a mystery. I don't know how that one got on there, but yeah, we're back here. Oh, nearly fell. Back here, and it's time to start covering, concealing, waterproofing, and making it a bit more homely. So this tarp is 3.6 meters by 4 meters, and I'm hoping 4 meters might just make it across that way. 3.6 meters is going to be easily enough height wise, but we'll see. And if I have to make adjustments, if I have to go and buy another tarp, then so be it. Moment of truth. Okay, so I forgot to do one thing before I apply the tarp, and that is I need to put some more of these little horizontal support sticks across the structure. And when I do lay the tarp on and start laying debris and other bits and bats like moss, etc., that's going to hopefully give it more grip and something to hold on to. So I'm going to do that now really quickly, and then I'll pull the tarp on and you guys will get to see that. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it fits. So as you can see now, I've put more of these horizontal support sticks on, and really the only purpose that they serve is that now once I go off into the forest and collect some really long branches just full of twigs, full of foliage, or as best I can, they've got something to rest on. They're not going to fall through the gaps. It's going to be a long process. I will film some of it, but I don't want to bore you guys to death. But yeah, that's just kind of where I'm at. That's what's going to happen, and I'm going to crack on. So this is the back of the root ball. You can see this is the tree that's upturned, and if we follow it right along, right at the very bottom there, those branches that higher up the tree start becoming more and more twiggy. There's loads of different branches sprouting out all over the place, and that's kind of what I'm going to need. So I'll walk down there now and I'll start just gathering a load of them. So I'm just going through some trial and error, because my way of thinking right now is if I just lay the tarp across all of this, once I start putting debris on top of the tarp, these square sections from the inside, the tarp is going to look like it's been pressed through these sections, and I don't want that. I don't want to be sat inside this shelter and see the tarp drooping in where it's got nothing to support it. So the only other way around that is to lay debris on there first, and then lay the tarp over the debris, and then more debris at the end to cover the tarp. But I really just want to pull the tarp across there now and take my chances. Even though I know common sense tells me that I shouldn't do it that way. I don't know though, should I? Will it droop in? Or if I pull the tarp tight enough, will it be able to support the debris without having that happen? I don't know. So I'm going to just try and pull the tarp across now, lay some debris on top and see how I get on. If it's a case of me pulling it off and starting again and doing it the other way, then so be it. But yeah. Okay, so I've not really done much filming today because I've been cracking on and getting stuff done as best I can. But you can start seeing how this is going to look eventually once it's completed. It will look like this, but all the way around. Inside the shelter as well, there's loads of work to be done inside there. The ground isn't even, it's like slushy, muddy clay. So I need to get all that evened out at some point. I'm going to put wood chippings down on the floor in there. I've still got to figure out where I'm going to put the stone fireplace for once I start building that. On the bed, I'll take you inside. It's going to be too dark, I think, but I'll try. So, on the bed, I've just got rid of all the bumps of the logs because it's not very comfortable when you're sleeping on something that's, you know, like this. So I've put loads of moss and grass and other things on top of the bed. I won't be sleeping on that directly. I'm going to put another sheet across there, a bit of tarpaulin, then the airbed probably, and then my sleeping bag on my camping blanket. But all this inside is going to be enclosed off. Like I've said, still loads of work to do. The back wall is still the root ball. So I'm not sure whether to cover that somehow or just leave it. I think what I will do, actually, now I'm thinking about it, is I'll bring a bucket and I'll get loads of clay and water together, and I might smooth that off, press it into the roots and keep doing that. It's going to be a long, monotonous job, but the effect of that once it's finished would be amazing, and it would look really, really nice. So yeah, I might actually do that. Probably take me a day or something to do that alone, but it's getting there, and that's the main thing. Bushcraft, building shelters isn't easy. It's not a day job unless you're trying to build a survival shelter, which is not really what I'm doing right here. I'm trying to build something that I can visit all year round and keep quite comfortably inside it, keep warm, keep dry. But yeah, that's the reason for not filming too much today. But I'll be back again. We're not finished, so there's going to be maybe, I keep saying this, there's going to be maybe 2 more days or 3 more days. I'm just going to give up on saying that. I don't know how long it's going to take me until completion, but hopefully the process and the journey of being with me from start to finish is what you guys are enjoying. So yeah, until next time guys, take it easy, stay safe, look after yourselves, and I will see you on the next one.